locations line up with a map I found at that shipping business. I'll check them out.
Let me know what you find at each one, and I'll work on... building a case.
You got it. I'm headed to Lee's office at Feast to see if I can learn more about why he's doing this. And what he's got planned next.
Okay, say hi to May for me. Wait, you don't think she's in danger, do you?
No. Lee's only got one target on his mind. Norman Osborn. Missed another call from Doc.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough...
Alicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment. Got it. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an... idea how to catch her. Okay, need to listen to Doc's message.
Peter, I wanted to make sure you're still available. I can't pay you yet, but I've pulled enough strings to keep the wolves from the door a bit longer. If we can get up and running, I know this new version of the project will attract investment. Massive investment. Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
Sable units requesting status update for Little Tokyo. Checkpoint under attack by demons.
Sable and demons. None of them like me. Can't let them kill each other. Hey, can we solve this peacefully if I brought you cupcakes? I'm sure you do, tough stuff. Sable's struggling to hold their own against the demons. Bad sign.
fail. This is Control. What's your status? Demons are attacking South Romeo. Send backup.
Okay, the people in the top floor apartments are really annoyed with you right now. No need to thank me, Sable dudes. Although it's kind of rude you didn't. Felicia's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin. Found you. I was too late to stop her here, but one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout. Taken hostage on a tourist bus. That's a New York reality tour for you.
Hey, what's up?
What do you know about Sable International?
Let me see. They're an international security firm, usually hired by governments to end revolutions. Or start them.
The last thing we need is a city full of trigger-happy mercenaries.
Whoa, social media is blowing up. They're setting up checkpoints around the city, doing random stop and frisks. This is crazy.
No, this is Norman Osborn feeling threatened. After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Monk Park. Demons firing on our position. Need backup.
You probably feel ganged up on right now. Maybe try not bombing the city. The demons are getting bold. Sorry, guys. Kinda gotta see something, do something code. Nice. MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
Spider-Man! I was in Times Square during the festival.
Stable Control, what's the situation in Koreatown?
Control, demons are attacking Checkpoint Zulu.
A shootout. That's not good for anybody. Hey, can we solve this peacefully if I brought you cupcakes?
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to, stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to. I should check out Lee's office.
Hey, I heard you were at City Hall for the bombing. You okay?
Can't fall asleep. That's when they get you.
May kept Uncle Ben's clothes a long time. It's like he was still looking out for her.
Any news about Mr. Lee, Pete? You hear anything?
I heard the deputy mayor was brainwashed.
Peter! Thank God, I was afraid you were seriously...
May said you were at the bombing. I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it. This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Maybe there's a vent somewhere. Huh. Never seen that room before. Whoa, what the... There. High voltage lines. What needs this much power?
I understand, but...
Lee's journal. A key. Wonder where the lock is. That room I saw from the crawl space. The shrine in the photo should be right on the other side of the shrine. Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. What are you hiding, Lee? Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian? Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? This is all about Norman Osborn. His whole career. Lee must have been obsessed with him.
Can feel my power.
Creepy. Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. One more. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence. One more. The police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
At an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
Wait, wait!
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker, and some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ! Hey, just checking in.
Peter, hey, can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah, see ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
Attention, units. An armed robbery.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. Be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by, just for a minute. Resting Fist brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Museum Mile.
Demons are firing on our APC.
Possible narcotic cell reported. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
I heard.
Sleep it off.
I'm afraid of you. Stand still!
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal. I called you guys a ride. It'll be the one with the... Assault in progress. Gotta stop. Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back. I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
I got him.
Lovely.
Ground teams, this Control, need a status update from Firehouse.
Control, rooftop outpost under fire from demons.
It's not like Sable International's on my friends list, but the demons are way worse.
Looking good, Spidey.
Hold the line! Out of our way, Captain Leotard.
Message from Doc.
Sorry to call so late. My mind's bursting with ideas. We've been thinking too small, Peter. Why replace missing limbs with facsimiles when we can improve upon them? People who've lost an arm understandably want it back, but we can give them something better. The human body doesn't need to be our default. We can go so far beyond it. Just some thoughts to conjure with.
Doc's really giving it both barrels. Hope he doesn't burn himself out. While I'm here, I should examine the transmitter MJ found. If I can reverse engineer this, it should track Tombstone's shipments. that should do it. Time for a test run. Okay, just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving. Tombstone. This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus 0 morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to. There, that truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Crap, it's Spider-Man! Call for backup! Oh, it's Captain Leotard beating us!
Oh boy, gang's all here.
Got a bullet with your name on it, Spider-Man! It's Friday! That easy! How's that feel?
Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that truck. Chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them? And that sound means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
Hey, do you have time to check something out for me?
No, but if you ask nicely.
Just got a call about a suspicious-looking box on a rooftop in Hell's Kitchen. I could call in the bomb squad, but if it's just some kid's science project...
Yeah, I know. Budget crisis. Yada, yada, yada. So?
Will you please check it out?
There's the magic word. I hope it's some kid's science project. Man, I miss those days. School projects are so much easier than real-life projects.
That's gonna leave a mark!
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, they are going to...
Perfect.
This is Sable Control. Need a report on the situation in Spanish Harlem. Outpost X-Ray under attack. It's the demons.
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.
All units, we've got a situation involving civilians trapped in their vehicles. Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over.
Copy that. Thanks for the heads up.
Sable and demons. None of them like me. I can't let them kill each other. Hey, can we solve this peacefully if I brought you cupcake? Sorry! Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live. Found you. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
Sable Control. Need a status update on the situation in York.
Group of terrorists assassinate American citizens in a bombing attack. How is it possible that instead of being wiped out of existence, these masked criminals are still at large and still striking at innocent people like Oscorp CFO Charles Standish in their own homes? How? You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, my cousin's a corrections officer. He says the demons they've arrested aren't talking. They clam up, won't even speak to their lawyers.
This underscores a concern.
Sleep it off. I know I did your job for you, but no need to pay me. Action is my reward.
All units. Officers in pursuit of masked terrorists in a box truck. Officers needed in East Harlem.
Oh no. Explosives rigged in one of the demon's cars. Need to stop them. There's the aftermath plant. Here's your stuff. There's a bomb in the truck. Gotta disable it. Reinforcements. I'll give them this. The demons are good at recruiting. Bet you 10 to 1 those guys didn't even have licenses. Huh, good timing. Tombstone's men are loading fresh supplies. What for, though? Is he getting back into drugs? They're heavily armed. This might be easier if I stay quiet.
Where are all the security guards? This is a ghost town. Boss paper.
Hey. You literally didn't see that coming.
Frank. Yo, someone go see what's up with Frank. Heading over.
Down! Bobby's down! Hey, you guys aren't registered pharmacists. The no lab coats thing gave you away.
It's him! Fight him!
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels. Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma. More dudes, more drugs. Someone's got to teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure. Got a bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here. All right, what's in you? Diox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier. Think I can synthesize a counter-drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck. Time for some artisanal science. There, single dose of the counter drug. Just need to test it out. Maybe I should pay Tombstone a visit at his chop shop.